Hi, I'm FB and this is Team News, October 1st, episode 62, beginning with the latest results. First off, another update on the BA Championship. Round 15 was played last Tuesday on the Suzuka GP. The winner for this race was Sopra ahead of Edster and Chuck. With this win, Sopra passes Edster in the total standings with merely 2 points, with 5 rounds left to be played in the season. A link to the rankings is provided below. The 31st edition of my own weekly race happened on Saturday. 148 players came to start this time, with 83 of them finishing. Yet again we had a pretty challenging map, this time made by Sweetie, and as for the results, this race turned out to be one of the most exciting races so far. Flyer was in the lead for the majority of the race and was looking to win the race for the first time, but instead of that happening, he had to see Sand pass him in the very last lap after he made a crucial mistake with just a few turns left to go. This was Sand's 7th victory in the race. The fight for 3rd place was also really exciting, with Omnipods being able to pass Shorty in the last lap after Shorty lost around 10 seconds somewhere on the map. The best lap went to Roa. To end off the results segment, the grand final of the Mini Dirt Cup between SAW and DDR was played last Sunday. It was a very close final, and in the end SAW was able to win with a 17-14 score to become the champions. A VOD of this final, cast in French by TM Live, is available to watch. In addition, a match for 3rd place between AREC and ATR was also played, and here the winner was ATR, who took it home with a score of 21-14. No community news this week either, so once again I'll move straight to upcoming events. And as this is the first team news of the month, I'll begin this section with mentioning some reoccurring events. Beginning with TMX and MX, who are hosting weekly knockout races every Saturday for TrackMania United Forever and TrackMania 2, for which you need the All Environments title pack to participate in. I'm not gonna bother trying to mention the times since apparently they can be changed sometimes, so I'd just recommend checking out the topics for these events to keep yourself updated. TMX and MX will also be hosting the monthly track contest in TrackMania United Forever, Nations Forever and TrackMania 2. As usual, every MTC got a specially given theme that the mappers need to follow when they submit their maps. All MTCs have their own unique theme, and to see what they are I posted links with more details in the summary. The Lost Coppers is a weekly contest that takes place every Saturday at 9 PM CEST. The goal here is to find hidden checkpoints on unknown tracks, and the player with the most fun checkpoints will win. More information as well as previous results are found in this topic. Smurfs Cup are going to host regular tournaments for both Canyon and Valley during the month. On their website you'll see countdowns to when their next events will take place, as well as other useful information. Every 1st and 3rd Thursday of the month there will also be the Coppers and Planis Millions Cups that are played in TrackMania United Forever and TrackMania 2. These are both untrained events played on over 5-minute long maps. On their websites you'll find helpful information if you want to participate. Esports United are hosting the weekly LOL Cup every Wednesday at 8 PM CEST. This is always played on 15 unknown maps in rounds mode. No registration is needed to participate. Lastly, for reoccurring events, TM Masters are hosting the True Talent Cup regularly. This is supposed to be an untrained event where the last player is knocked out until only one player remains. To stay updated about when TM Masters are going to host the cup, check out their Facebook page. Today at 7 PM CEST, the Hide&Seek evening will be organized by Mars89. This is played in the multi-environment title pack, and the way this event works is that there will be 2 teams, one team consisting of only one player and the other team consisting of everyone else. When the event then starts, the one-player team needs to wait 30 seconds, and in the meantime the others will try and hide themselves. Once the countdown is finished, the player will then try to find the other ones as quickly as possible. More detailed information about this event can be found in this Mania Active news. On Friday, starting at 8 PM CEST, Dave's 21 Cup will take place. This is an endurance race played on an unknown track for about 21 minutes. Your rankings in the races will get you points, and the players with the most points in the end will win some yet to be announced prizes. More information is provided below. ESL will be hosting 2 events on Saturday, beginning with the MX Best of the Month Speed Cup August. The maps for this cup is handpicked by the ESL admins, and the format is both time attack and cup mode. More information at their website. Then 1 hour later, ESL will also organize the RPG Nightcup Edition 9. The format for this event is to also start with a time attack phase where the top 50% will go through, but in the next round there will be a knockout format instead to determine the winners. Check out this page for more details. On Sunday at 10 minutes past 8 PM CEST, the PG EventBattle will occur. This is organized by Polaris Gaming and is played in an endurance format using multi-style maps. You can train the maps that will be used one day before the contest begins. No registration is needed and in the prize pot is coppers for top 6. Now back to ESL, who on Monday will begin their NASCAR week. This will be a week containing a bunch of different cups played in the NASCAR style, and first off is the Knockout Cup series that will have its first qualification cup on Monday starting at 7 PM CEST. In total there will be 3 qualification cups, and top 8 will then qualify to a grand final played next Monday. In addition to this cup series, ESL are also planning to host a 1 vs 1 vs 1 vs 1 cup, a 2 vs 2 cup, and lastly an endurance race. Information about all the events can be found in this post over at ESL. To finish off the episode, the Spanish Esports League Open Gaming Series has announced that they will host a TrackMania 2 Stadium tournament in Tech that will take place over October and November. Noteworthy about this event is that there will be a prize pool of €150 divided between top 3. You can already now sign up to the first qualifier out of 3 and also submit maps to the tournament with the deadline set to October 10th. Everything you need to know is found on this page. And that's all I had for this week. Thanks everyone for watching, remember to rate this video and comment on it if you want, and I'll see you next time. It was a very close final, and in the end Saw was able to win with a 17-14 score. Esports United are This is always played on 5-15. Noteworthy about this event as is